Hello everybody! Today's video...
I have Optimus with me here.
No,
Yeah, sure.
the head of Optimus.
We beheaded him, it's fine.
Yeah, beheaded and then transplanted it onto my head. Today we are going to be highlighting Bree's collection.
My insane collection of Bumblebee and Optimus merchandise.
And
Save
one
one.
Megatron, but
And
he's
one.
hiding here
Just
somewhere.
one. Okay,
So
we start with this. Now, there's no batteries in it. You can take it off. Take it off. You're not leaving it on the whole video.
No.
So the eyes light up. There's no batteries in it or anything, but the eyes light up, and you can actually see out of these.
Yeah,
like, you can see everything. You can see me.
Pretty much normally.
It looks a little funny because he's got nothing else here. It doesn't really fit Optimus's physique or anything, but...
Optimus is in the sky.
And then that's the other thing behind me that I'm not taking off the wall, but it's a painting that my friend got for me, so that's the other thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna start with the vehicles. So I'm just gonna reach up and grab one. They're behind the camera. So here's one.
Cab over Optimus.
This is actually the most recent one that I bought. I found it, believe it or not, at Target. But this is like kind of his design from what is it, Rise of the Beast is the most recent movie. But this is what he looks like there. Okay, Alan, you can grab another one.
And then next we have
I'm not gonna take them out of the boxes, but on the bottoms of the vehicles, if you like flip it upside down, it shows what they look like in bot form, which I think is kind of cool.
We have
To put it.
Optimus again.
This is the Western Star 5700 XE from the last two movies, the Michael Bay movies.
And another lovely view of how he's drawn.
His bot form.
Look closer in case they can't see it. Moving right along.
Okay, and then we have back to the other version of him, but it is... I want to hit Alan in the face. It is Nemesis Prime. So this is the Decepticon version of that same truck. And then this one... I always look on the bottom of the box. This one here, that's his bot form there. He's got purple and a Decepticon symbol instead of Autobot.
And next we have one from the auto show.
I got
Philly Auto Show.
This one I got from the Philly Auto Show. It doesn't have color on the bottom of this one for his bot form, but this is like the first few movies, the type of truck that he is in the Michael Bay universe. And just cover that up. Someone probably would have seen that, but that's okay. The price tag. Couldn't get it off, didn't want to ruin the packaging, so I just left it there.
Oh, it's worth every penny she dropped.
Okay.
Alright, moving on.
Scooch this by your feet here. Okay, now we're going to go to Bumblebee. I only have two vehicle forms of him, but go ahead.
We have our vintage Bumblebee form.
More than two. What am I talking about?
With a really cool badge right here. And check out the guard on the windshield. He's a 77 Camaro in this one. And on the back, you got his vehicle form right there. Better view of it. And his robot form right there on the underbody.
You can put it underneath on top of it. If it'll fit down there. Almost dropped him. So here is... So this is all the different kinds of vehicles that they have available. They have also Hot Rod and a few different kinds of versions of Barricade. They have Crosshairs. My best friend has that version. But this is another one that's got like a coin with it. It's got Bumblebee's face on it. And then this is like the version of... Sorry, the box is dusty. This is the version of him from, I guess, like the first few movies.
When he was a concept
When
car.
it was with Sam and everything, but I like the metal coin that comes with it.
Yeah, and this one, he's a concept car.
And then the
cool.
other vehicles I have, unfortunately when I bought them, were not in box, so. But I have this that has a Funko Pop pin on it. I kind of made this bag myself, not the bag itself, but like all this stuff. And like some stickers. I got another pin here, another pin there. That's whatever those collectible pins are called, I forget.
Collectible pins, I don't know.
I have the keychain here that says Biatch from the movies, and then I have an Optimus keychain here on the other side. And here, I'll give you him.
We've got
a teeny tiny version of the Western Star.
our little baby Western Star. Look at that
picture
detail.
from the back.
That is good stuff right there. What else we got?
Oops.
Hang on.
Okay, well, I have this one that's a smaller version of the first versions of him from the Bayverse.
Oh, check this out.
Yeah, that has him on the bottom.
Got him on the bottom right there.
Same with this one.
Pretty cool.
So this is the version of Bumblebee from the last Bayverse movie because he has like the double stripes on the back and everything. The doors open, and then the underbody has B. It's just pointed towards the window so you can kind of see the outline. So there's that.
There's the baby version.
And then I have the actual like bigger size version with the colored B on the bottom. And this one, the hood opens, if I can get it open. Here, you try. You have thinner nails than me. So the hood opens.
A nice view of his engine.
The doors open, and his trunk lifts.
And another cool thing about this, you look inside, you can actually see the red brake calipers.
Oh, on the wheels.
On the wheels. Ain't that pretty? I'll bring you a little closer.
Oh, here it is.
That's some cool
and
stuff.
I have a teeny tiny baby Camaro that's not actually advertised as a Transformers Camaro. It's just one that I saw that looks like the version of B from the earlier movies, so I got it.
Why
But
not?
in my mind, it's Bumblebee.
Agreed.
Okay, now, something that took me, believe it or not, only a day to put together. It wasn't as complicated as I thought it would be. But I'm very careful with him because he will fall apart if I turn him the wrong way.
Yeah, this is
I have
fragile but cool
the
one.
Lego Optimus that was about $180. But his center piece in here, you can't really see it behind like this truck piece that lifts up, but it's really thin. So if I move him the wrong way, his whole top half will just come off.
Also,
but this opens.
his doors can open up.
And it shows this is supposed to be the matrix of leadership in his chest. And then he has little accessories that go in his hands. But like I said, I'm trying to be careful with him. So
There's his little axe.
it's his Energon blade.
His gun.
He has a machine gun, and then he has the little Energon cube, which I don't understand why the blade itself is orange and the Energon cube is pink.
I don't know.
So it came.
And then we got a nice little placard.
It's got
here.
his little it's like a little name tag with stats. It says function, commander, and then like his strength, his courage level, all that kind of stuff. And then it says freedom is the right of all sentient beings. It's one of his most famous lines. But this all came with the Lego version of him, like I said, about $180. And he does move. He is supposed to be able to transform into truck form, but it's very difficult to do because of how easily he falls apart.
Yeah,
so you have to be very careful with him once he's put together.
Yeah, we're not, I don't think we'll show it this time.
No. I've never tried. I just put him together, kept him that way.
Alrighty.
Okay. So
Had to do a
now,
little cleanup.
yeah, we were taking a little break. Won't notice in the video, but so I have this little guy that I honestly forget where I got him from, but he can transform into a truck. I just don't really do it because I feel like I'm gonna mess him up. But he's this tiny little Optimus.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then Alan. So we're gonna go to the Funko Pops now. So this is a Christmas ornament one that I found, I think at Walmart.
Pretty
It's not
good
hard to
detail
find.
on him.
But it's like almost the classic version, kind of similar to this, similar design.
Mm-hmm.
And then, and he fell over.
Now this one, I think, has some of the best detail. But
So,
that's for everybody else to decide.
This is from the Rise of the Beasts line of Funko Pops. There are others available. There's Scourge, which is the bad guy, Optimus Primal, Mirage, which my best friend has because Mirage is her favorite, RC, Optimus, and then Bumblebee, which I do have. Alan, if you want to grab him real quick, we'll show the...
Oh, flash.
We'll do the Rise of the Beasts
Here he
ones.
is.
Here's the Bumblebee Rise of the Beasts. I used to have the Michael Bay Bumblebee, and for some reason, I decided to sell him, and I'm mad at myself for it, and I'm going to get him back, but I don't have him at the moment.
We'll have him eventually.
But that's all of the Rise of the Beast versions that they have currently.
Moving right along.
We have this, which is the classic version, same as this, just not in Christmas tree form. Christmas tree?
I still say
Christmas
the details
ornaments.
better.
Christmas
Alright.
ornament form.
Moving to the next
Moving
one.
on, we have, well, show the classic
Oh,
other
you
one
want
that I
to see
have.
the other
Yeah, I
one
may
you
as
have
well show
first.
him. I have a Megatron. Not one of my favorites,
It's
but
Megatron.
we got him in a blind box. He was actually in one of his other
Oh, yeah,
videos. We
he
got
should-
him in the G.I.
he-
Joe Transformers blind box.
Check out that one.
So, there
Let's see
he is
some of the
again.
stuff we had there. And now we have... Oh,
What?
this is a problem.
What?
He escaped.
Oh, I forgot. Don't get mad at me now. He's the one that I took out of the box. He's actually over here, but I like having him kind of just standing on his own because he stands on his own.
Might be
So-
cooler if he was a bobblehead.
I have this version of him. This is the Michael Bay version that's not Rise of the Beast. Obviously, I know Rise of the Beast wasn't Michael Bay, but he was a producer for that movie, so he was still part of the design.
And now
And now we
got
have
the
the
monster.
monster
Bring in the
pop
monster.
that my two friends got me. And this was for my birthday that they got this guy for me, I think it was last year.
I don't recall.
They went down to the shore and found him at one of the stores down there. I don't remember where they said they were, but this is like in relation to our heads. This is how big he is. So there is that. So those are all the Funko Pops that I have. Okay, and last but not least, because we're still not done, I got this most recently. Now this is technically a kid's backpack that was in the back to school section of Walmart, but it was a fun one, and I wanted it because I don't have any official Transformers bags. Now we'll start with the beginning here. I have, and it is completely unopened. I'll cover the price. Brand new when I bought it, where I found it, but this is the full season, or full series, I guess, all the seasons of the original TV show from like the 80s. And like I said, it's never been opened. And I honestly do not plan on opening it. If I want to watch it, I can just find it online somewhere.
That is a cool piece.
Just bump the table, don't mind me. So we're going to pull that there. Can you move your foot, please? Where you're sitting, I have like no room here. Alright.
Onward we go.
We'll go
We are
up
on
from
to the
there. So
movies.
this is a little bit in the middle of the movies before and during. I have all the seasons of Transformers Prime. I don't know if anybody's ever seen this, but it is a decent show for what it is. And the designs of them are pretty cool. So I like Megatron's design in Prime. So there's that. And then I have... So here I have all the 5 Bay movies. It's all in one set. Got that, I think, from Walmart. And then I also have the Bumblebee movie. Personally, not one of my favorites, but Rise of the Beast was good. And I think it's supposed to be the sequel to this one. Mm-hmm. And then I also have this that I found at Q-Mart in their video store.
There's some cool stuff
So
in here,
it's got a little like catalog type thing in here that shows, like, I'm not sure exactly what this is supposed to be.
Let's find out.
But oh, you look at this here. Go ahead.
Oh, it's got some kind of movie quote on it. I don't know how well this would show up. on
More than
camera.
meets the eye. That's what it says, but this is how you read it. And then it's just like a little it's a little comic, actually. I thought it was a catalog of little bits and pieces.
Cool. Plus some ads at the back.
And then this holds the first Michael Bay movie on the back here. But and I forget how it does it, but it transforms out to look like Optimus, but it holds the DVD. I forget how it does it, and I don't want to break it, so I'm just going to leave it be. But you can see that it's Optimus clearly by the colors and the shape. So there is that. And then the last and final, not last and final, but the final piece that I have goes with me everywhere.
And you might have had brief glimpses of it.
You might have had glimpses of it in his previous videos, but I have Optimus tattooed on my shoulder It was 2 3-hour sessions, outline first and then color. And I do plan on getting Bumblebee eventually. He's going to go below Optimus on my arm down here. But this one is the one that is my absolute favorite, and I obviously take it everywhere with me. It goes everywhere with me. Mm-hmm. Most recent tattoo as well, because you can see I have many.
Probably the most valuable of the whole collection.
Mm-hmm. So far, most expensive piece I have.
And that's going to do it for another collection highlight.
Very big collection.
Yeah.
It's probably the biggest collection I have.
At some point, maybe we'll find a way to do one of my own collections at home, but I have, as she can tell you, I have quite a lot of
The shelf is pretty packed with stuff.
Yeah, and they're a little hard to get to.
Mm-hmm.
But at some point, we'll try to figure something out. And I also have some autographed stuff, which would be pretty cool to show.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you never know. Until then, though, you're just going to have to stick around and see what we come up with next. I'll see you all next time.
Bye.